Good morning. I'm Marge Stockton, your worship leader for this morning's service. During the service, we recommend you have your Zoom screen set to speaker view. This is Common Ground, our celebration of worship for people of many paths who are gathered virtually to share in the responsible search for meaning and truth. Pathways is a warm and open community where all who come with open minds and kind hearts are welcome, regardless of ability, age, race, gender identity, or sexual orientation. We hope that all who join us here today find this a safe place to worship. Alan Watts was a British writer who became a Zen master and spent his life interpreting and translating Buddhism and Taoism and Hinduism for a Western audience. He said, What you do is what the whole universe is doing at the place you call here and now. And you are something the whole universe is doing in the same way that a wave is something the whole ocean is doing. The real you is not a puppet which life pushes around. The real deep down you is the whole universe. Our opening song for today is Corona, King of Orient, or A COVID Christmas Carol by Kifness.
Okay, guy.
Corona, King of Orient, bearing shite, it traversed the far field and fountain, moor and mountain, infecting you where you are. Oh, flu of wonder, flu of smite, flu that set this world alight. Westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through this year of shite. Born Corona on Wuhan's plain, second wave we crown it again. King forever ceasing, never over us all to reign. Oh, flu of wonder, flu of smite, don't know what is wrong or right. Westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through this year of shite. Drink your wine, it's better than doom, breathes a life of gathering gloom. People crying, governments lying, while I sit here in my room. Oh, flu of wonder, flu of smite, doesn't care if you're black or white. Westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through this year of shite.
And now, a real treat. Cindy Duhigg, Nancy Miller, and Tracy Anderton, members of our Come As You Are choir, got together virtually and recorded this holiday song for us. Each person recorded their own voice, singing both the soprano and alto parts, and Cindy used her mixing software to put all the pieces together. Here's the pandemic parody of We Three Kings.
We three kings are 6 feet apart. We'll Purell before we depart. We've been tested as suggested. Careful are we and smart. Do our masks go with our gowns? Do these face shields hide our crowns? We've had plenty 2020, still we head toward David's town. Melchior is now quarantined, stuck in Persia, so it seems. No more travel on his stargazing plans. No more roaming, Casper's homing, scrubbing his reddened hands. Oh, still our masks clash with our gowns, face shields hide our toppled crowns. We've had 2020, soon we'll head toward David's town.
Lois Van Leer wrote the words we will say as we virtually light our chalice this morning. We light this chalice on the brink of a new year, letting go of what has been, open and hopeful for what may come. Renewed, restored, ready to live life fully anew, may we move forward with intention. I invite you now to join in a renewal of our sacred promises. Please read along with me. Love is the doctrine of this church. The quest for truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge and freedom, to serve human need to the end that all souls shall grow in harmony with the divine. Thus do we covenant with each other. Our call to worship today is again by Lois Van Leer. Let go of all that binds you, of all that burdens you, of what you carry, of what shames you, of fear, of trespasses and transgressions, of woundedness. Let go of guilt, let go of anger, let go of small-mindedness and pettiness, of ways of being that no longer work for you, of compulsions that consume your living. Let go of what you cannot change. Let go of regret. Let go of what haunts you. Let go of pain. Let go of ways in which you missed the mark. Let go. Now enjoy and sing along with Pat Humphreys and Sandy O of Emma's Revolution in Better Days.
We have come in the light to this place, in the light with our hearts, in the light open wide. We are here in the light giving voice, in the light to the truth, in the light we divine. Let us sing for today, let us learn better ways, showing love in the light, giving hope in the light we create, in the light better days. is now. We begin where we are. We begin, we have all. We begin that we need to renew. We begin to release. We begin to rebuild. We begin to believe. Let us sing for today. Let us learn better ways, showing love. We begin giving hope. We begin, we create. We begin better days. Let us sing for today. Let us learn better ways, showing love. We begin giving hope. We begin, we create. We begin better days, showing love. We begin giving hope. We begin, we create. We begin better days.
Today's Common Ground speaker is our own Marty Kusmierski. He's a member of the Pathway Sunday Service design team and loves making our musical videos and Sunday slides. The alphabet is a magnificent team of letters who touch every aspect of communication. Marty, along with the entire alphabet, have a story to tell us today. 2020, brought to you by the letter C.
Good morning, everyone. Our story begins December 3rd, 2019. The Alphabet Business Corporation and its international branches, including all the Asian Hazi glyphs and all the alphabets from Arabic to Greek, have been the most renowned entity in communications since the dawn of history. The ABCs and all their international branches control 100% of information transmissions globally. From notes you jot down to remind yourself to take out the trash, to describing everything on the World Wide Web, not to overlook every single piece of printed material from the Gutenberg Bible to Mad Magazine, alphabets and glyphs continuously work 24/7 to keep the infrastructure of language functioning. So as you can imagine, this is a very stressful position for all the letters. This Common Ground presentation will be delivered only from the Texas branch of the ABCs located in NRHTX. Teamwork has always been paramount objective of the ABCs. Occasionally, A and I step out and work independently, but the company's mission has always been that teamwork generates grammatically perfect products. The massive demand on the corporation's assets caused exceedingly high levels of pressure throughout the organization. 3 letters, MBA, were standing around the water cooler one afternoon, carping about the unreasonable pressure the letters felt in the workplace. Being MBAs, they brainstormed and masterminded a preposterous idea on how to alleviate the stress. They immediately pitched their ideas in a fancy PowerPoint presentation to the CEOs. The incompetent CEOs believed that schmoozing with the other CEOs in the communication industry was where it was at, and that the MBAs were paid to institute policy and do all the grunt work. The CEOs were bamboozled by the charts and statistics of the glitzy PowerPoint presentation. So they gave a thumbs up to the MBAs, and they grabbed their golf clubs and they headed out for the remainder of the fiscal year. So that's how it came to pass that one letter was selected to oversee 2020. instead of that entire task force of letters guiding the year, as had been done since man uttered his first words, "I'm hungry." Since C quite often is silent, and occasionally S and K do the work of C, the MBAs determined that C had the least amount of pressure of any of the letters, and so C was promoted to manager of 2020. Now, C knew he was not capable of running the whole year on his own, but this was a high-profile promotion, and he didn't want to turn it down. C was overconfident, extremely conceited, and a catastrophe waiting to happen. N stopped by to see C while he was moving into his big corner office with that panoramic view of the whole city. N's advice to C was nepotism. C thought about that and decided, yep, partiality was the way to go. He created his cabinet with all his hand-picked C letters, and that is how 2020 ended up being brought to you by the letter C. So how did it all go? Let's take a minute and see how it went down. Well, there you go. This year has been like no other we've ever known. I'm going to share some of my thoughts, as well as some expressed by Joanne Jenkins, who is the CEO of AARP. We have had a lot to face this year. What have we faced? COVID-19 pandemic, the rise of racial tension, violence, an extremely contentious election, disruption in our daily lives, creating new challenges, and questioning our long-held beliefs. The losses, the pain, the suffering, anxiety that we have all endured are well documented. Thousands of small businesses and restaurants failed to thrive and closed for good. Millions of people lost their jobs or depleted their savings. Paying rent, buying food, just making ends meet became impossible for many families. Staying home and the challenges that come with it resulted in isolation and loneliness for many. Some of us became home nurses for sick parents and children and spouses. Online school for kids was quickly adapted by kids who watched their parents working from home. Staying home also has taken a toll on the mental and emotional health of many. People throughout the world demonstrated ingenuity and resilience in adapting new ways to deal with this new normal, as we now call it. Restaurants learned how to serve customers safely. Wearing masks and using hand sanitizer was adopted by people and mandated in many states. Our leaders modeled the behaviors that we were told to follow. And when schools opened up again, our teachers and youth did not miss a beat doing whatever it took to be safe in the classroom. We quickly learned how to use technology to stay connected. Zoom meetings were no longer just a business tool. Families and friends were quick adapters to meeting online. I've enjoyed cousin calls, dinner meetings, book club, park board meetings, all from the comfort of my home. We learned that we didn't have to be isolated when we could meet with our friends online, on Zoom, like we're doing right this very minute. By embracing technology, we have speeded up the emerging trends in telemedicine, remote working, long-distance caregiving. New tools that are now part of our daily activities include online banking, ordering groceries, and getting our prescriptions filled online. We have had time to focus on ourselves during these challenging times. Some of us have been able to clear out our houses and get rid of junk we didn't need. Ted and I have a clean and organized garage for the first time in 31 years. We can actually park cars in there. Racial tensions has caused us to reflect on the kind of country we want and to fight even harder for social justice. We have paused and thought about what's important in life and what we want to do once we are established in our new normalcy. Many families have grown closer just by virtue of having to spend so much time together. And isn't it strange that social distancing has actually brought us closer together? Because many of us are not able to spend time with our friends, extended family, and colleagues. We've come to realize just how important these relationships are for us, and we seek them out with technological connections. It wasn't all a bad year, but if you're anything like me, you're glad that 2020 only has 5 days left in it.
When we are in physical church, we hold a burning bowl ceremony or communion. It is a time we let go of the past. Today, we will have a virtual burning bowl communion. Think about what you want to let go of and virtually burn it away. But most of all, enjoy the burning bowl video. Play the video. With each ending comes a new beginning. And now let's listen to Marty and the alphabet finish the story.
The UU twins are part of the elite vowel group and are highly principled letters. They were embarrassed on how badly things were going with the unilateral leadership of C. Teamwork had to return to the Alphabet Business Corporation before the new year started. The principles that the UUs lived by are wonderful, and they knew they should be part of every aspect of communication. If the rest of the letters got on board and applied these principles, they knew it would benefit all of us. The ABCs, including the MBAs and the CEOs and the uppercase letters and the lowercase letters too, all listened to the UU twins. All the letters were thrilled to bring back teamwork and were grateful to the UU twins for sharing their principles with them. Every letter in the alphabet pledged to apply the UU's principles to their communication jobs. Work going forward would promote and affirm these principles. Inherent worth and dignity of every person. Justice, equity, and compassion in human relations. Acceptance of one another. Free and responsible search for truth and meaning. The use of the democratic process. Peace, liberty, and justice for all. Respect for the interdependent web of all existence. And now, let's see what each letter personally pledged to do in 2021 to make life better for all of us. If we want 2021 to be better, we have to make it better ourselves. Let's resolve to be patient and steadfast. Let's resolve to spend 2021 fighting for science, facts, democracy, and compassion, and repairing all that was lost in 2020. After a full year of that, maybe, just maybe, 2022 will be better. The Alphabet and I thank you so much for listening to our story today. Have a wonderful, happy, and healthy, and safe new year, y'all.
Thank you, Marty, for entertaining us this morning. Our closing song for today is All Will Be Well, a conversation with Julian of Norwich by Reverend Meg Barnhouse.
I said, Julian, you are holy, you are holding my hand. And Julian, you are holy, you are holding my hand. She said, all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well. I said, Julian, do you not know about sorrow? And Julian, do you not know about pain? And I said, Julian, do you not know about hunger? And Julian, do you not know about shame? But she said, all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well. I said, Julian, do you not know about loneliness? And Julian, do you not know about disease? And I said, Julian, do you not know about cruelty? I said, Julian, it's too much, it brought me to my knees. But she said, all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well. And she said, no one does not know about sorrow. And no one does not know about pain. She said, no one does not know about hunger. No one does not know about shame. And she said, all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well. And she said, no one does not know about loneliness. And no one does not know about disease. And she said, no one does not know about cruelty. She said, I know, it's too much, it brought me to my knees, where I heard, all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well. I said, Julian, you are holy, you are holding my hand. And Julian, you are holy, you are holding my hand. She said, all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well. And she said, baby girl, do you not know about tenderness? She said, baby girl, do you not know about friends? And she said, baby girl, do you not know about the spirit? She said, baby girl, do you not know it's only love that never ends? And so all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well. And so all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well.
even though I can't hear you, I hope you will read along with me as we close our service with this virtual chalice extinguishing. Never has it been more true than now. We extinguish this flame, but the sparks within us remain alight. From each of us in our supposed solitude, the signals buzz and hum, sparkling through space, one to another, connecting us invisibly but palpably. We are one, and from every window our light shines. We hope that each of you on your individual path through the joys and questions of life found some common ground with your fellow travelers here today. If you are visiting with us today, we welcome you to our service and hope you'll visit us in person when we can be together again. Please feel free to introduce yourself in the Zoom chat box, or if you prefer, send us a note about your visit to office@pathwaysuu.org. Our benediction today is called A Power at Work in the Universe by Tom Shade. My friends, there is a power at work in the universe. It works through human hands, but is not made by human hands. It is a creative, sustaining, and transforming power, and we can trust that power with our lives. It will sustain us whenever we take a stand on the side of love, whenever we take a stand for peace and justice, whenever we take a risk. Trust in that power. We are together held by that power. Thank you for joining our Zoom service today. Now, everyone, feel free to open your mics and turn on your video and stick around for a few minutes to visit. Blessed be, and go in peace.